Hi all, this is Param. As I told you, security is very important, right? So till 8.0 we have to do manually. Okay, either without security you can run your Elasticsearch cluster and the other Elastic component. Okay, or you have to do manually configure. Manually configure means especially the SSL transformations. Okay, some password for built-in users. Okay. And so many things are there. Okay, many things are we have to do manually. But 8.0 onwards they tried, Elasticsearch team tried to minimize our explicit configurations. Okay, but still in the 8.0 if you are doing explicitly your configuration, it will be respectful. Okay, the default configuration will be ignored. Okay, so so in the 8.0 onwards we can configure either okay, we can configure Elasticsearch configure Elasticsearch security automatically. So what it is do? Okay, so obviously this version, this is available version 8.0 onwards, 8.0 onwards, but as of now protection general available is 7.16 or 7.17 is the base one, I think. Okay, okay, that is fine. Okay, the by default the 8.0 is by default security is enabled. Okay, the second thing is what is it will create the password for elastic user, that is super user, right? Okay, and it will generate security token for the Kibana, so that is valid for 30 minutes. So you can connect using the tokens, you can connect the Elasticsearch and the Kibana given without any security certificate configuration or any other things. Okay, it will done automatically. And of course certificate for TLS certificate and TLS keys, certificate and keys are generated for the TLS. That means what? Communication among the node, communication among the Elasticsearch node. Okay, so these are things get done automatically. Okay, so even they are generating fingerprint as well. So, fingerprint as well for your certification. So fingerprint is equal to the certification authority, that is signing your certificate, right? So certificate is different, signing certificate is different. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, okay. So this is what automatic. Okay, any client is can it's also okay, that's fine. Okay, so in the automatic way we can use either fingerprint alone, SHA-256, I think. Okay, so either fingerprint alone or certificate itself. Okay, using either one we can connect to the Elasticsearch clusters. Okay, okay. Now if we want to do manually, obviously, okay, less than 8.0 version. Okay, so we have to do manually. Okay, we have to do manually. So the thing is what is now here I will explain that how to set manually. Okay, so this is what to set the password for all the built-in users. There is a command line tool is there. Okay, using that command line tools we can set up the password for all the users. There are minimum 6 plus users are coming. Okay, one is Elastic super user. Okay, Beat systems, Logstar systems, Kibana systems, then what else? Okay, so like there are several built-in users are there. Okay, among them, so okay, we use that at least Elastic super user, right? Okay. So using the command line tools you can set up the password for all the built-in users. Okay, but of course yes, if you want to change it you also you can do in the Kibana, right? Okay, fine, but this is primary steps. Second thing is separate okay, so for second thing some certificate authority. Okay, create a certificate authority using the certification util command. So this certificates are used to communicate among the node in the secure layer. Communicate among the node in the secure layer. That means TLS. Okay. So usually transport happen in the network layer, right? Network layer, right? Okay. So there we are communicating between the nodes the security manner. Okay, that is TLS secure. Okay. So how you can do that? Okay, for that you have to generate certifications. Okay, so what they are saying is you please generate separate certification. Okay, one certificate authority for sign certificate across the for the internal communications, that is for TLS. Okay, another certification authority for other type like communication between Elasticsearch Kibana or communication between Beats and Elasticsearch or Logstar to Elasticsearch. Okay, in that case you use separate certification authority. That is what recommended way, in fact. Okay, okay, fine. Now we want to generate certificate authority, and we want to generate certification, certificate for HTTP, okay, or TLS. How we are going to? So in this column, right? In this column, right? So this is for generating. First thing, so what we will use Elasticsearch util. Okay, we will use Elasticsearch util space -c. It has many parameters. Okay, CA means certification authority. Okay, but that is certification authority is for signing. Okay, signing certification. Okay. So it will generate the file name called as elastic-stack-ca.ptool. So using this, you can sign any certificate. Okay, fine. Let's say this is for certification for using the CA. This is the certificate authority. We are generating a certificate. Okay, this is what is it? Elastic-certificate.ptool. Okay, we can use this certificate when you have more than one node in your cluster. Obviously, any production or any dev environment, we will have minimum more than one cluster, one instance of Elasticsearch. Okay, that running the different host. Okay, so you have to copy the certificate in the ESPath conf folders. Okay, so you are generating certificate. You are generating certificate. Okay, you are and putting them in the conf. Of course, you have to configure the Elasticsearch.yml file to make the transport layer. Okay, there are chunk of settings are there. Okay, I think let me open my settings. XPath security, right? No, transport authentications. Okay, add it. No, that's transport. Okay, no problems. I can open here. This is what I am saying. Okay, so these are the certificate, these are the configurations. Okay, you have to create these configure, you have to add these configuration setting in your Elasticsearch.yml file for inter-node communication. So this is what we are seeing now. Okay, so this is a one flow. Okay, now communication between the Elasticsearch and Kibana. Communication between Elasticsearch and Kibana. Okay, in the secure manner. Okay. Then what is that? You have to use the HTTP, obviously, right? It will communicate the HTTP, right? So you can again, you are using the Elasticsearch util. Okay, Elasticsearch search util. In fact, search util. Okay, it is not util. Okay, search util. What is it? Okay, search util with the HTTP. Okay, again it will ask many questions, sir. Okay, it will ask many questions. Okay, the takeaway what is now, you have to issue the password for your certificate. Okay, if you are issuing the password, you have to set the key store. That is one thing. Second thing is what is now, let's say HTTP, right? Okay, then what you can do now, for every HTTP client, okay, you can generate separate certification. They say for example, Kibana for separate certificate, and Meet for Peach for separate certificate, something like that also. But at least you can generate whatever you want. Okay, but okay, but I am say but whatever I have used, I generate the single HTTP certification for both Kibana communicate with Elasticsearch, be it communicate with Elasticsearch. Okay, as well as okay. Okay, so using there are several steps are there. Okay, you can go through the given documents. Okay, here let me go here. This is what, okay, okay, this is what I am talking about right now. Okay, this is what I am talking now. Okay, set up basic, and okay, sorry, this is for HTTPS, right? Okay, yes, HTTP. Okay, this is basic security for securing among the node. Okay, here is securing your Elasticsearch with Kibana, Elasticsearch with the Beats. Okay, okay, so that is what. Okay, these two. So now we are seeing HTTP, right? Okay, that is fine. Okay, now then third one is what is now generate CSRF request. Okay, here communication between Kibana and browser. Okay, communication between Kibana and browsers. Okay, they call it as CSR. Okay, certification security request. Okay, okay. Okay, so here you can see the name, and you can see the host names. Okay, or Kibana host name, or Kibana endpoint, or URL, whatever you want to get DNS. Okay, So it's, we're working with you. You will see the many interesting things. Okay, you can add what are the IP address has to be IP address or host names. Okay, can use the certification to connect to the Elasticsearch. Okay, so that's level of restrictions are there. Okay, it's really good. Okay, and so here once you generate CSR certification, what now you have to get signed from your network, from your network authority. Okay, since the communication between Elasticsearch and browser, that's why. Okay, so it has to go to the network, right, or it has to go through the what is it, load balancer. Okay, load balancer gateway something. Okay, so that's why what is we will create CSR and and get it signed by the internal certification authority or external certification authority with respect to your network, with the client networks. Okay, okay, but communication between Elasticsearch and Kibana, you no need. Okay, these two okay, these two again going to be within the network. Okay, no need. Okay, so for this we can use the certification authority generated by this one. Okay, similarly certification authority, let me put it in this way. Okay, let me give it this way. Okay, so so certification authority for internal communication, certification authority for Elasticsearch and Kibana communications, we can use the internal certification authority. Here also you can use external, that's up to you. Okay, but we can use the internal as well. Okay, it's no need. Okay, so here only the communication external, so Kibana and browser. Okay, so because of the transformations from the Kibana browser to Elasticsearch, browser to Kibana server, it has to go secure, right? That is one layer, one phase. Again Kibana to Elasticsearch, it has to go another way, right? So that's what. Okay, so you have to create at least a certificate for the secure communications. Okay, that is one thing. You have to set the password. Of course, security for any bits. Similarly, you will generate a certificate. Okay, and again you have to sign the certificate. Then you have to copy the signed certificate into each Elasticsearch, each Beat instance. Okay, or Beat installations directory. Okay. So then that's how it will use the different certificate to communicate among the nodes or among the Elasticsearch product. So this stuff for manually we are doing. You must to do manually with less than version 8.0. But if you are running version 8.0 on above to that, you don't need to do these steps. Okay, it's very straightforward. You can generate the token, you can generate the password, you can enroll any instance, you can enroll any node with existing clusters. It's very straightforward. Okay, okay. That's all about that. Securing the transformation, I would say, not securing cluster. Okay, this is securing transformations. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.